Imagine a world where giants roamed, where the earth echoed with thunderous steps and earth-shaking roars. A world 66 million years before Jurassic Park, where dinos were not just movie magic, but living, breathing behemoths. Join us now on an epic adventure as we unlock the mysteries of the dinosaur age. Do you know that 2024 marks 200 years since the first dinosaur was formally identified? It was named Megalosaurus, a great lizard. William Buckland gave that name in 1824. He was Oxford University's first professor of geology. The identification happened then, but the discoveries of remains were made much earlier, in the late 1600s itself. That's when huge fossilized bones emerged from quarries in Oxfordshire in England. So the first dinosaur was named Megalosaurus in 1824. But do you know that until 20 years later, no one had even heard of the name dinosaur? The word dinosaur was coined by anatomist Richard Owen, founder of the Natural History Museum in London. He gave the name on the basis of shared characteristics that he identified in his studies of Megalosaurus and two other dinosaurs, Iguanodon and Haliosaurus. We will tell you more about what the word dinosaur means later, but in these 200 years, so many species of dinosaurs have come to be known. Around 1,000 species of dinosaurs have been named in these 200 years. Such discoveries have continued year after year. Every year, 50 new dinosaur species are discovered. So why are we bringing this up today? That's because the first dinosaur-related discovery of 2024 has already happened. The discovery of a new species of long-necked, duck-billed dinosaur has happened in Patagonia region of Argentina. They had gone extinct 90 million years ago. The name of the species may sound a little complicated. It is called Sidersaura marae. This name comes from the Latin word for star because of its star-shaped tail bones. Dinosaurs have always been a mysterious topic for us. There is never a dearth of curiosity around them. Take the instance of Britain's Royal Mint. It recently unveiled dinosaur coins. This is a new series of coins, each showcasing a different iconic dinosaur, starting from Diplodocus to Tyrannosaurus or T-Rex. So while in Britain a new series of dinosaur coins was unveiled, thousands of miles away in India, dinosaur eggs were being worshipped in a village. See this report. Villagers of Padalia in the Indian state of Madhya Pradesh had been worshipping stones they found while farming. They performed rituals such as offering coconuts to these stone balls. But that changed years later when a team of experts visited the village and found that they were fossilized dinosaur eggs that were 1 million years old. But I must tell you here that India was a hotspot of dinosaur evolution. Geographically and geologically, India is a prehistoric land. In fact, the Thar Desert in western India was home to the oldest dinosaurs. In the Mesozoic era, a period that was there 252 to 66 million years ago, Thar Desert was a tropical coastline along the Tethys Ocean. Dinosaurs and sea creatures lived there. See this report. The oldest plant-eating dinosaur has been found in India. This dinosaur group, called Dicryosauri, lived 167 million years ago. The all-Indian team that discovered the species named it Tharosaurus indicus. Tharo in this name was derived from the Thar Desert. So there is a distinct Indian connection to dinosaurs. Much of our imagination about dinosaurs is triggered by the 1993 American science fiction film Jurassic Park. But do you sometimes wonder what the world was like when dinosaurs actually existed? How did they evolve and how did they become extinct? Let's uncover the story of dinosaurs today. Let's go back 250 million years. The Earth was very different from what we see today. It was a Triassic period. In this Triassic period, all land was joined together as one great landmass. Together, that landmass was called a supercontinent, Pangaea. The temperature was extremely hot and dry. Small cat-sized reptiles that could run fast were some of the earliest animals of this era. They were known as archosaurs. Dinosaurs belonged to that group of animals known as archosaurs. While today this group is represented by birds and crocodiles, in the past it was much more diverse. It included all extinct dinosaurs, pterosaurs, and many bizarre-looking ancestors of the crocodiles. Around 230 million years ago, dinosaurs branched off from archosaurs. Here are some more details about the nomenclature dinosaur. The word dinosaur is derived from Greek words dinos, which means terrible, and sauros, which means lizard. So put together, it means terrible lizard. They had scaly skin and hatched eggs like reptiles. They were distinguished by their upright legs. These early dinosaurs, like Euraptor and Herrerasaurus, could run faster and cover larger distances. Euraptors looked like a typical dinosaur with a long tail, long neck, and short arms. These early dinosaurs then diversified into three primary categories of the dinosaur family tree. First, the carnivorous theropods. Second, long-necked sauropods. And third, beaked plant-munching ornithischians. Then comes the Jurassic period, the golden period of dinosaurs. In this period, temperatures on Earth fell and the supercontinent Pangaea began to break apart, forming two land masses, Laurasia in the north and Gondwana in the south. As the continents separated, the climate became more humid, leading to more water, plants, and even dinosaurs. During this period, huge sauropods emerged. One of these was the plant-eating Brachiosaurus. They were 52 feet tall, almost the size of a 4-story building, about 85 feet long, and weighed more than 28 tons, as heavy as 4 African elephants. So why were these plant-eating dinosaurs so gigantic? Evolution scientists believe that the sheer size of these dinosaurs could have fended off attacks from Allosaurus, which were huge meat-eating dinosaurs who walked on 2 powerful legs. Then comes the Cretaceous period. This period began 145 million years ago and ended 66 million years ago. It was the last period of the Mesozoic era. During this period, more continents were formed around the world. As a result, more dinosaurs began to evolve, leading to greater diversity in the world of dinosaurs. Scientists say during this period, all the creatures living on land that were larger than 1 meter in size were dinosaurs. The giants of the previous era, like Allosaurus, Diplodocus, and Stegosaurus, seemed to have gone extinct in this period. They were replaced by fearsome predators such as Tyrannosaurus or T-Rex. So simply put, dinosaurs took on a huge variety of forms as the environment changed and new species evolved that were suited to new conditions. Dinosaurs that failed to adapt went extinct, but wholesale extinction happened later. Millions of years passed, the Cretaceous period was transitioning to a Paleogene era, and then came a sudden catastrophic event 66 million years ago. A star-like celestial body appeared in the sky. It went bigger and bigger with each passing year. And then came the D-Day, the day of destruction, the day when dinosaurs disappeared completely. That star-like body was an asteroid. The exact nature of this catastrophic event is still open to scientific debate, but evidence suggests an asteroid impact was the main culprit. But before we delve deeper into the story, let us first understand what is an asteroid. According to US space agency NASA, asteroids are small rocky objects that orbit the sun. Although asteroids orbit the sun like planets, they are much smaller in size than planets. Now, the asteroid that hit the Earth 66 million years ago was as big as a city. It struck the Earth at a speed of 64,000 kilometers per hour. near the Yucatan Peninsula in what is modern-day Mexico. Its impact was humongous. It left behind a crater that measured around 150 kilometers wide and 20 kilometers deep. It was called Chicxulub crater. Scientists say the asteroid's impact was about 5 billion times greater than the explosive power of the Hiroshima atomic bomb. So much heat was generated that it instantly vaporized rocks over thousands of cubic miles. Molten materials shot up into the atmosphere and rained down on the Earth again, causing forest fires. Any living creature that could see this impact was instantly burnt to ashes. Dinosaurs probably were clueless of what was happening. There was only chaos and destruction, and that was just the beginning. In coastal areas, the impact caused tsunamis up to 1,000 feet high. There were massive earthquakes and volcanic eruptions across the Earth. The intensity of those quakes were many times higher than the deadliest earthquake ever witnessed by human beings. Since the amount of vaporized rocks in the atmosphere was high, plumes of sulfur-based gases, carbon and fine dust blocked the sun. This plunged the Earth into darkness. It caused a prolonged winter that lasted over decades. Plants would have been unable to grow in the dark due to the lack of photosynthesis, and many of Earth's animals, including dinosaurs, would have been unable to find enough food to survive. This mass extinction event claimed 75% of life on Earth, and the age of the dinosaurs came to an end. But were there some dinosaurs left behind? If some of them survived, are they still there? For that, look at the sky and the flying living organisms that you see. Your answer lies there. Yes, the birds that rule the skies today are living dinosaurs. They are a reminder of a distant and gigantic past. Scientists have found a direct link between modern bird species and theropod dinosaurs. Theropods were a group of carnivorous dinosaurs that used two legs for walking. One of them was Tyrannosaurus or T-Rex, believed to be an active predator and scavenger, as we said before. During millions of years of gradual evolutionary changes, the body size of some theropod groups that survived the cataclysmic event gradually decreased. Many other evolutionary changes also took place in them, and eventually they evolved to have more bird-like characteristics. So next time you spot a bird, remember you could be seeing a modern-day dinosaur. That's it in this edition of Connecting the Dots. We'll see you next week with more raging issues. Until then, it's a goodbye from all of us in a Delhi newsroom. Take care and stay safe.